Welcome to Rise and Conquer Daily Motivation and Success Mindset. What if the reason you're stuck financially isn't your income, but your beliefs? What if the real thing controlling your money isn't the economy, your boss, or your bank account, but an invisible set of rules running in the background of your mind? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how that happens, and I'll give you 3 practical steps you can use to take back control. Not next year, not someday, starting today. Because most people never notice this. They blame the paycheck, they blame bad luck, they blame not being a money person. But the truth is simpler and more empowering. Let's start with a scene you probably know too well. You get paid. For a moment, you breathe. You feel lighter. You think, okay, I can finally catch up. Then the bills hit, rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, groceries, gas, a random expense you didn't plan for. And suddenly, the same stress returns, like it never left. You open your phone and see someone traveling, someone buying a new car, someone posting a win, and you feel that quiet pressure in your chest. Not just stress, shame. The kind that whispers, "Why can't I get it together?" So you tell yourself something to make sense of it. "I'm just not good with money." Or, "Money always disappears." Or, "I'll never get ahead." Listen closely. Those aren't facts. Those are beliefs. And beliefs don't just sit there, they drive decisions. Here's the core idea. Money beliefs are invisible rules. Unspoken rules you learned about money that run your decisions. You may not remember choosing them. You may not even know you have them. But they show up in your habits like a shadow. Beliefs like, money is hard to get. So you play defense. You fear every expense. You stay small because you think growth is risky. Or, rich people are greedy. So you secretly push money away because you don't want to become that kind of person. Or, I don't deserve more. So you undercharge, you undernegotiate, you overwork, you keep proving you're valuable without ever asking to be paid like it. Or, if I make more, I'll lose it anyway. So you don't save, you don't build, you don't invest in yourself, because deep down, you expect the story to end the same. Or, talking about money is shameful, so you avoid conversations that could change your life, about raises, rates, budgets, goals. Do you see what's happening? Your beliefs become your default settings, and your default settings quietly shape your results. Now, where do these beliefs come from? Usually, they're inherited, not through genetics, through moments. Maybe you heard phrases growing up, "We can't afford that." "Money doesn't grow on trees." "People like us don't get rich." Maybe you watched stress play out at the kitchen table. You saw your parents argue about bills. You felt the tension in the room before you even understood what a bill was. Or maybe your belief comes from a personal wound. You once made a mistake, overspent, got into debt, trusted the wrong person, lost money, and you turned that moment into an identity. I'm bad with money. Or maybe it's culture or social media, comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel until you feel like you're already losing. However it came, the result is the same. The belief becomes a rule. And here's how the rule controls your outcome. It's a chain. Belief leads to emotion. Emotion leads to behavior. Behavior leads to result. Result becomes proof of the belief. Let me make that real. If the belief is money is stressful, the emotion is anxiety. The behavior becomes avoidance. You don't check your bank balance. You don't look at your spending. You don't plan. And then one day, you're surprised by reality. The result is chaos. And your mind says, "See, money is stressful." If the belief is, "I deserve comfort because life is hard," the emotion is exhaustion. The behavior becomes impulse spending, small purchases to feel better, a little hit of relief. Then the result is regret. And your mind says, "See, I can't control myself." If the belief is, "I'm not worth more," the emotion is fear. The behavior becomes staying quiet. You don't ask for the raise. You don't apply for the bigger role. You don't set boundaries. The result is being underpaid. And your mind says, "See, this is all I can get." This is why your money situation can feel like a loop. Because your belief creates the behavior that creates the outcome that reinforces the belief. But here's the turning point, and I need you to hear this clearly. Beliefs are learned. That means they can be unlearned. Your money beliefs are not destiny. They are programming, and programming can be rewritten. Here's a simple reframe that changes everything. Money is a tool. I can learn the rules. A tool doesn't make you good or bad. A tool doesn't define your character. A tool amplifies what you do with it, and the rules can be learned by anyone if they stop judging themselves long enough to practice. So how do you rewrite the script? 3 steps: simple, actionable, powerful. Step 1. Identify your top 1 or 2 money beliefs. Ask yourself this: when money shows up, what sentence plays in your head? Not the sentence you want to say. The automatic one. When you get paid, do you think, finally, but it won't last? When you think about saving, do you think, what's the point? When you think about investing in yourself, do you think, I'll probably fail? Write the sentence down exactly as it appears, because you can't change what you won't name. Step 2. Challenge it with evidence and replace it with a stronger belief. This isn't about pretending, it's about upgrading. Use this format. Even if blank, I can blank. Even if money feels hard to get, I can build skills that increase my value. Even if I made mistakes before, I can learn a simple system and improve 1 week at a time. Even if I'm not where I want to be yet, I can become the kind of person who manages money with clarity. Notice the power here. You're not denying reality. You're refusing to be trapped by it. Step 3. Prove the new belief with a tiny action in the next 24 hours. Beliefs don't change through motivation alone. They change through evidence. So don't aim for a massive transformation overnight. Aim for a small win that your brain can't ignore. Track your expenses for 1 day. Not forever, just 1 day. Set an automatic transfer of $5 or $10 into savings. Small enough to be easy, big enough to be real. Cancel 1 subscription you don't use. That's not deprivation, that's leadership. Read 1 page about personal finance or investing. 1 page. You're building identity, not cramming information. Or have 1 courageous conversation. Ask your manager what it would take to earn more. Ask a client if your rate can increase. Ask for clarity, not permission. Clarity. Here's the truth. The size of the action matters less than the fact that you took it, because you're teaching yourself a new story. And that brings us to the motivation close. Financial change is not a hack. It's an identity shift. You don't become financially stronger by doing 1 perfect thing once. You become financially stronger by doing small, honest things consistently, until the new behavior becomes who you are. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in action. And here's a line I want you to remember. Your beliefs write your budget before you ever spend a dollar. So if you want a new financial life, start where the money really begins, inside your mind. Let's recap, fast and clear. Beliefs run decisions. Decisions run outcomes. Outcomes feel like proof. But you can rewrite the belief. You can replace the rule. And you can prove it with 1 tiny action today, so the new story becomes real. You're not stuck. You're programmed. And you can reprogram. Like, share, and subscribe to Rise and Conquer Daily Motivation and Success Mindset.